Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. We're continuing our journey through the psychology of money by Morgan Housel. And today we're tackling a chapter that challenges how we think about wealth, success, and status. If you've ever wondered why people buy flashy cars or designer clothes, or what they're really trying to achieve, this chapter is for you. Welcome to Chapter 8, The Man in the Car Paradox. It's a fascinating look at how we perceive wealth and status, and why our attempts to impress others often backfire. So, grab a cup of coffee, get comfortable, and let's dive in. Introduction to Chapter 8, The Man in the Car Paradox. Housel begins this chapter by pointing out a curious contradiction in how we think about status symbols. Imagine seeing someone drive down the street in a luxurious sports car. What's your first thought? Most people might think, wow, that's a beautiful car. But here's the paradox. You're probably admiring the car, not the person driving it. The driver, however, likely bought the car to be admired. This disconnect is what Housel calls the man in the car paradox. It reveals a deep truth about human nature. We often seek admiration and respect through material possessions, but they rarely have the desired effect. Core concepts from Chapter 8. Housel explores three key ideas in this chapter that challenge our assumptions about wealth and status. 1. People want to be admired, not just noticed. At the heart of the paradox is a universal human desire, the need to feel valued and respected. Housel argues that most people don't buy expensive things just for themselves. They buy them to influence how others perceive them. But here's the kicker. Those efforts usually fail. Instead of admiring the person, we admire the object, often ignoring the individual behind it. 2. Status symbols rarely deliver lasting satisfaction. Housel explains that the joy of owning a status symbol is often short-lived. The initial excitement fades, and we're left chasing the next thing we believe will bring us admiration. This creates a cycle of spending and dissatisfaction. The lesson? True respect and admiration come from who you are, not what you own. 3. Wealth is what you don't see. Housel makes a profound observation. Wealth isn't a flashy car or the designer watch. It's the money you didn't spend, the savings and investments that give you freedom and security. In other words, the richest people aren't necessarily the ones flaunting their wealth. They're the ones quietly building it. Storytelling moments. Housel uses vivid examples to bring this paradox to life. The sports car illusion. He shares the story of a man who bought a luxury car, believing it would make people see him as successful and impressive. Instead, people admire the car, barely noticing him. The admiration he craved never materialized. The power of humility. Housel also highlights individuals who chose not to flaunt their wealth. They lived modestly, invested wisely, and focused on building financial security. These people achieved true freedom, something far more valuable than fleeting admiration. Key takeaways. Here's what we can learn from Chapter 8. 1. Focus on true wealth. Wealth isn't about what you own. It's about what you keep. Prioritize financial security and freedom over the illusion of status. 2. Seek respect, not attention. True admiration comes from character, kindness, and integrity, not material possessions. 3. Break the cycle of comparison. Stop chasing status symbols to impress others. Instead, focus on what brings you genuine happiness and fulfillment. Why it matters. This chapter is a wake-up call for anyone caught in the trap of materialism or the pursuit of status. 1. It shifts your priorities. Understanding the paradox helps you focus on building lasting wealth rather than spending on fleeting symbols. 2. It fosters contentment. When you stop seeking validation through possessions, you can find greater satisfaction in your own achievements and values. 3. It redefines success. Success isn't about being noticed. It's about living a life that aligns with your goals and values. Practical applications. Let's talk about how to apply these lessons in your own life. 1. Build financial security first. Before splurging on luxury items, Focus on creating an emergency fund, paying off debt, and investing for the future. 2. Define your own success. Take time to reflect on what truly matters to you. Is it time with family? Pursuing a passion? Financial independence? Use your money to support those priorities. 3. Practice gratitude. Shift your focus from what you don't have to what you do. Gratitude can help you appreciate your current situation and resist the urge to compare yourself to others. 4. Lead with character, not possessions. Work on building qualities that earn genuine respect, like kindness, empathy, and resilience. These are far more valuable than any status symbol. Expanding the conversation. The man in the car paradox isn't just about cars. It's about how we use material possessions to define ourselves. Here's a question to reflect on. What are the things you value most in life, and how can you use your resources to support those values instead of impressing others? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Closing thoughts. Chapter 8 of The Psychology of Money reminds us that the pursuit of status is often a losing game. True wealth and respect come from who you are, not what you own. The key takeaway? Use your money to build freedom and security, not to impress people who probably won't notice. Call to action. If you found this breakdown insightful, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps more people discover this content. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll never miss an update. Now it's your turn. Have you ever fallen into the trap of buying something to impress others? How did it make you feel? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your experiences and reflections. Thank you for being part of this journey through the psychology of money. In the next chapter, we'll explore the critical role of savings in financial success and why it's more important than we often realize. Until then, remember, the things you own should serve you, not the other way around. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.